I'm kind of glad you didn't pick up. I kind of just called to hear your voice. I miss you. I've been thinking about you, and I've been thinking about our love, and how much I miss you. I miss being around you, hearing your laugh and holding your hand. I think of you every day. I hope and I wish that you're doing okay. I want us to go back to the old days, because I miss you, and I just thought of you. I miss being around you, hearing your laugh and holding your hand. I think of you every day. I hope and I wish that you're doing okay. I want us to go back to the old days, because I miss you, and I just thought of you. The idea of you listening to this, the thought of you on the other side of the line, I can't hang up. I don't want this to end. Not again. I don't know if you miss me too, but I hope you do. I miss being around you, hearing your laugh and holding your hand. I think of you every day. I hope and I wish that you're doing okay. I want us to go back to the old days, because I miss you, and I just thought of you. The idea of you listening to this, the thought of you on the other side of the line, I can't hang up. I don't want this to end. Not again. I don't know if you miss me too, but I hope you do. Even if things never go back to what we were, what I became so used to, what I thought would be forever.
Hello, everybody. Oh, no, is this not working again? I have no way of knowing if the audio is going out. I'm going to assume that it is. Evening, Mr. Smith. Can you tell me if you can hear me? Because it's doing the thing where it's crashed a bit in OBS and I can't seem to stop it. You can hear us. Oh, that's all right then. It just means I've got no feedback in my head if I just if anything's going wrong. Oh, hashtag blame Chrissy. Anyway, tonight we're going to do some submissions. Last week we spent the entire evening completing the 100% on the room of requirement. We're going to kind of passively work on the combat ones because these are the biggest pain in the ass. I want to try and defeat maybe at least 3, maybe 4 trolls tonight, just to get us a bit with that, and then we'll try and do some stops to pick on some of the other creatures. How many spiders? We've got like 50 odd spiders. That's probably doable in a go. But I kind of want to do some story missions because we did no story missions last week, so that's what we're going to kind of get straight out the gates to do. First of all, I don't know where we are in the world, but how does that work again? Do we click here? At the bell tower? But how are we doing there, Mr. Smith? Oh, and welcome in there, Gary. I've just completely confused myself here. Hang on, track, locate. Okay, can we just beam in here and then that'll... Yeah, it's all gone tits up. I actually did that to someone who asked if we could hear him. We said no. He fiddled with his mic settings for... I don't know what it is. It's every now and again recently. I mean, it must be the current update for me with the OBS stuff. The wiggly lines are just not rendering, which is what I gauge to see whether or not I have output. The facepalm moment was amusing. Did they have a webcam on as well, so you could wind them up? Now, there hasn't been an update to this game, and I know there is also a graphics update as well, graphics drivers, but I haven't done it. So we'll just have to see. Oh, look at those beautiful textures. There you go. Oh. I forgot, we haven't been in the castle. And look, all the Christmas decorations are up. I completely forgot about who's winning. It's been that long since we spent that much time with the overworld. Because she never attends classes, does this girl. Oh, getting your special messages from Ada.
Now what am I supposed to do? Pardon me, is everything all right? No, it's not. We only had 2 bells to go, but she just had to go and spoil things. I'm afraid I don't follow. Who spoiled things? Also, what bells? Professor Black ordered Mr. Moon to take down the bells in the bell tower. Said they were giving him a headache. Those bells are a part of Hogwarts. I wasn't about to let that happen. So I asked my friend Adelaide to help me put them back. We've always been a duo of sorts, Adelaide and Evangeline, Addie and Evie. Anyway, it was going swimmingly until Black started asking questions. Then she wasn't comfortable with our rule breaking. Now I'm stuck, unable to tell which bell goes where. Perhaps I could help put the bells back up. Really? Oh, that would be wonderful. The bells are in the bell tower just above the music room. You're certainly of more help than Adelaide.
Assuming they can hear the game audio as well. And I also think we did that ages ago.
The bells are just inside the bell tower. The bells are back up, Evangeline.
Yeah.
To the school. I can't wait to hear them. I can't wait for the headmaster to hear them. I wish I could see his face. Future generations may not truly appreciate what you've done, but I do. And I hope that you do as well.
Well, that was an easy quest. Yeah, we did that absolutely ages ago. I remember we couldn't figure out what the hell we were supposed to do. I'm getting a little bit of a stutter on my end as well, but visually I can see the movement on my other screen looks smooth.
Let us keep our heads about this.
Or is there something else you're referring to there with Ada? What's the funniest or awkward moment today, Mr. Smith? I just want to beam us over to the... Cause obviously, we haven't been dressed up for Christmas. Can we go... Actually, there's a mission here anyway, so let's just beam over to the Great Hall, and we'll see what this mission is. Messages are a tad delayed. Oh, look at this. It's Christmas time. Yeah, this game needs a photo mode. Okay, let's see which quest we have next. That's not the right menu. All right, that's a main quest. I don't want to do that just yet. So next we're going to do meet Poppy in the forest. Maps. And world map. And this would be an opportunity to kill some spiders as well, I suppose. If we actually, what's that there? Jack's. Oh yeah. That's fine. Beam over there. Proven satisfactory. I started using the slide technique and almost slid off the roof. Yeah, when you do like the slide on a conveyor belt and then you leap, then you can fly for miles if you're doing it on a cliff one. But from my old oil works, that's how I get back to the Viennetta. Actually, where are we going? Oh yeah, I think what's that over there? But yeah, it's that portal to that that main quest thing that we did. But just again though, is the game audio coming through?
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
So it's not. I don't know what we're going to do.
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
Once we tell them about the Snidgets, they'll understand why we came and they'll want to help.
I hope you're right. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. I just... never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure to all be
Abruptly cut off. But thank you as well, Mr. Smith.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never. We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continues to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Send them all to the glue factory.
Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned.
Whilst we have to go and do an Isaac and go to the cave.
Always going.
Let's just leave her to her fate. Now that bloke there, you kind of like, if you guys have seen like the Hobbit movies, do you remember, oh, what the hell was his name? The Skin Changer. It kind of looked like a young version of him. I can't remember what his name is now. Bjorn, that's it, that's the one. Let's see what kind of beasties have we got up here. Oh, it's I mean, we should probably kill some of these anyway. Just to try and get my numbers up. Does this type of kill still count to the death count?
Loud and ha ha! Time to teach someone a lesson!
Apparently it does. So we've got 30 of them. These are quite low level ones actually, considering how high we are, so we might just have a little run around this section. Ooh, what's that? Purple glowy thing.
Skilled poacher she was. Where'd they go? Expulso!
Can we not do him in? Oh well, we'll just do it this way.
Someone over there.
Is he just standing there on his head? Okay, what have we got here? Gee, what is this here? Whatever that is, we didn't need it. Let's just go to the map and have a little look and see if we can zoom in and see what that actually is. Dark arts. Oh, we tried that, didn't we? We tried one of those arena things, and it didn't end well for us. So let's just ignore that. We'll find this next fella. Oh, no, land. But we still need to kill number 6 of those. So ignore that. Exhausting, Gary. I was absolutely shattered today. I wound up having to go back and have a lie down for a bit. So I was absolutely shattered. But I managed to get the next version of my accounting software ready for distribution. So after the stream tonight, I'll be working through the night to install it onto my client's servers and start rolling it out. So that'll be fun. What sort of mischief have you been up to? How have you been getting on with... because you would have had your piano lesson this week, did you? How's your hand been getting on for getting the models done?
Thought we'd forget about that goblin.
You'll feel that tomorrow.
Right, let's just smack him with that.
Careful.
What he wants... Might have been a good idea to
What was that?
I didn't realise it was Easter holidays until yesterday when I needed to go to the post office. Who's shooting at us? Yeah, I get it. Levioso this as well, mate. There we go. This child mass murderer.
Shameful what you've done to helpless beasts.
So I haven't had time to work on anything. Daughter keeps me busy and satisfactory. Oh no, have I created 2 monsters? We'll have to like jump into a world together and have a bit play around and build some projects together. The 3 of us in causing chaos and mayhem. And what could possibly go wrong? Right, this is our combat spell page. That was the wrong spell. Oh, that was quite convenient. Pick up the doodads. So the Raven has executed Order 66 on to carry. I've consumed his soul with satisfactory. Oh, I think this is... Oh, this is back after the school. I needed to be... Actually, where we need to be is where the spiders are, because we have a whole load of spiders that we need to slap around. All right, I'll tell you what, there's a nest over here. Let's see if we can conquer that. And I'm curious to know if we do, will it disappear from the map? Oh, it looks... it looks quite big as well. It's still showing there's a red marker somewhere on the map here.
If it isn't the herbology master, always bringing plants to a fight.
Oh, should I be freeing this bloke? I free him from his mortal coil.
I've seen you, Jewel. Your strategies won't work on me.
How bizarre.
You're the one who uses the dark arts. I'd recognize you anyway.
Okay, so it doesn't look like it's disappeared from the map. It must just keep respawning then. So I started a new game on it earlier this week. 160,000. See, for like, well, with the world that I do on stream, the way I kind of do it for the streams anyway, is nothing new can be accomplished off stream. The criteria that I allow myself to play off screen on that world anyway is
Unsettling. What to do?
I don't know what she was talking about there. Is I can AFK for resources. I can optimize a factory that's already been built on stream, or move it slightly. Everything else will make you guys suffer. I need to build a brand new factory though, to just do the last milestone, because there's only one more thing I need to do, and that's all the things done. But the components, I did have the components, but I knocked down the factories and I haven't rebuilt them. Okay, there's some more red dots here. Ah, wolves. Oh, we only need to kill 2 on. I built an F1 track. That's what we were talking about that the other week, weren't we? We were going to build a drag strip thing, so that we can do like a daft drag race on it. Yeah, yeah. We've got to hop on and have a bit of a carry on with that. Yeah, raising the little buggies. Can we harass the centaurs? Oh, can we capture a centaur in one of our bags? Showing there's an enemy here.
Revelio.
And yeah, I can't see. Oh, it's a wolf, that's why. We just need to kill one more wolf, and then we've gotten... We're maxed out. What are those red markers over there? Oh, it could be spiders. We need to kill some spiders there. Oh, hang on. Uh-oh. Okay, I think we got that spider there. Where was the next one that we were looking for? Something up there, some red markers up there. Oh, it's these things. Okay, did we get them all?
Revelio. Incendio. Bombarda.
Hang on, let's just smack this one here. What's it? You know the pipe-shaped fountains you can do... Oh, you mean the various foundation blocks things? Yeah. Because you can unlock all the extra shapes by getting the tickets from the souvenir shop, as Royalty called it. Have a little zoom through here and see if we can find any more of these red markers. there's an evil wizard over there. We'll go and kill him.
Turn my back for 1 second and what happens?
You made a mistake coming here. You're going to regret that.
Ooh, bugger.
Incendio.
You've made a grave mistake.
Anyone left?
That's just you're the one.
And there we go.
I did it. And an Ashwinder, no less.
You've raised the trains. Yeah, I need to. I kind of want to rebuild, because when we put that train line in that goes to the power station, it's a mess. Its placement is a complete mess. I want to kind of rebuild it, but put something proper for it to run on. You know, actually, that whole valley needs to be rebuilt, to be honest, because it was only supposed to be like a temporary bit anyway, and it's kind of like gotten a complete mess because I keep on adding more and more bits to it to try and as I just land here, keep on adding more bits to it to try and get the like, you know, I need like more bits and bobs of resources and stuff. It's all become a complete tip. Okay, that's 2 of them down. I think there's some more enemies over here though, so... Right, is that the wolf's mission complete? Wrong menu. Was it, did you spend any time outdoors today? Well, yes, went to visit the family. So because I had to go, after I did some bits and bobs this morning, I just had to go back to lie down for a bit. When I got back up, I sat with my girls for a couple of hours. They sat on my knee and they watched that Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Oh god! Oh yeah! I was going to research that last Infamous 4, wasn't I? It has to be story related. That one surely has to be story related, or side quest related. We still have to defeat some of those things that we've just encountered. And we still have a whole load of... George, should we just... We're going to have to concentrate on these combat ones. Just once they're done, they're done. The only thing is, these ones here, the dueling feats, I don't know if we're going to get that, because it just seemed glitchy as hell when we were trying to do it before. They wouldn't cooperate. So we'll have a little look around here and see if we get some more spiders. In fact, let's have a look at the map for where we are. We need to go back into the thick of the forest, I think. I say that doesn't really look like there's that many spiders' nests. Anything higher up? No, we'll head through. We don't have to bother with wolf anymore. We can skip them. Ideally, as soon as we can collect those, the better.
Be it upon you.
And doing them in this part of the world.
Where did I set my traps? Was it lower Hogwarts or upper?
Incendio. Confringo.
There's some more spiders we can take out though.
Incendio. Confringo.
Is that them dead? Oh, there's a big one.
Bombardo. Tego. Stupefy. Confringo.
Come on then.
Imperio.
Okay, now we have to wait for that spell to wear off. I pressed the wrong button. And it's gone. Okay, now just above here, it looks like this, whatchamacallums.
Yes, but only muggles fall to such ailment.
Incendio.
It isn't Nora Treadwell's precious little darling. I know all about you. Enjoy.
And there's never two dead. This mass murderer. Okay, let's fly over and we'll see if there's any more spiders or anything else over here that we can slap around. Plenty of centaurs around there. Evening CGD. Oh, hang on. Oh, this is the one that we already cleared. Right, moving on. We are back on the Hogwarts this evening. We did one quest. And now we got distracted by killing stuff again. Hang on, let's jump back out of here. I'm going to set a course for this nest. Because surely if we fly over 400 odd meters here, we'll bound to encounter something below us that we can mess up. As long as not the wolves, because we've now finished the wolf quest.
That curiosity young people tend to nurture.
Bombarda! That's just fearful.
Is there anything I can throw at him? Because I really can't bother to change spells.
Little thief.
I'll watch the light.
Okay, we'll change spells.
How did that feel?
Right, a bit of that. And a bit of this one.
You dare say one of my own? Iona Morgan was flourishing.
And another one down. We've still got just over 50 of these that we need to take out. But if we can get a few of them out of the way.
You'll need to be quicker than that.
Oh, looks like there's a few of them down here to smack around. Uh-oh. I didn't think there was full damage in here. Okay. Oh, where is that going to put us back? We'll have to check the log to see how far we've gone through. Oh, you're going to go terrorize the streets now, Mr. Smith. Right, let's have a quick look and see where does that knock us back to in regards to the challenge. Combat. Right, so it's after the wolf one was complete. And we've lost like 5 Dark Wizard kills, which could have been worse. Okay, let's fly down this time.
An attack of some sort?
Oh, they've got a troll.
So close. There's 2.
Does it cast as our kill if we kill someone via that we've taken control of one of the other characters? Does that still count as our kill? As we led to their demise? Surely it should count.
Shame you're so foul.
Alright, we're still heading in the direction of whatever that... Oh no, actually we're not. We're heading in this direction. What's that marker for? Oh.
Potato.
Revelio.
That's still not the right button. We're taking a good chunk out of his health now, though. Health. Anything else that we can lob at him? Come on, come on. Only a few more centimetre of health to go. And we got him. I think, is it just one more we need to take out of that to get to the next, like unlock the next milestone with that? Is there an entranceway down here that we should be looking at as well? Let's have a quick check on the map again. Just to see what does that symbol mean that we're next to. Oh, it's just troll layer. That's alright then. And there's some more red markers up here that we can wipe out.
Who lived here, I wonder?
I tell you this. Hogwarts is lucky they've got protection charms. Oh, the anticipation!
You may want to be.
I wonder if I'm using the right profile on the controller here. Okay, I think we're almost at the waypoint that we'd originally set. And I'm guessing it's down here. Yep. Alright, I think that's the big one down. And everyone gone. So has anyone got anything fun planned for the rest of the weekend then? I'm completely mixed up with my days at the minute. For some reason yesterday I was convinced it was Saturday yesterday. And today I've been thinking it's Friday. Or you just want some more Mass Effect. Have to decide which quest line we're going to execute next Friday. Are we going to go to Omega? Shall we go and speak to Morden? Should we gather him up and do his quest line? So if we go to his world, I'd ideally like to do that entire world in one sitting if we can. But it's a lot of things to do. Right, I don't think the big spiders were forming in there, so let's go...
Castle. Must have been quite stately in its...
See what's in this direction. Alright, is that troll going to be messing us around here as well? Get one there. Oh, hang on, these guys need fire.
Incendio.
What's that there? Are you... is that it's the wrong day of the week, Gary? Hey, let's just take out this fella. Oh. We're going to have to go back and get some more health potions shortly. Sure, that must be him gone. Yep, there he is. Still a few more of these. Oh, actually, there's a second one over there. Have we got enough magical supercharge thing? Oh, hang on. Can we do this behind him? Oh, it does 50% damage. And that did more. Okay, so if we can do that with the trolls, that's going to be quite the time saver. I think we may have leveled up as well. We don't need any more of those frogs, really. I don't think, do we need to capture anything? But we've kind of, well... We could probably just get the... Oh, can we do it on this one as well? Nope. Let's have one of those out of the way, though. Just don't really need to upgrade our stuff that much. And I think with the amount of money that we have, we could probably just skip over it. Oh no, those are the peaceful ones. I'm guessing those red markers are up above. Oh, it's wolves. We don't need to fight the wolves. And I think that's one of those frog things, and we need one of those. So if we can fight them up here, at least at lower levels, and we can get them down relatively quickly. There we go. Just need about 15, I think, more of those to wipe out. Actually, where are we on the map? Okay, we're in this kind of like wetlands area. I thought this would have been an ideal spot for those little cretins.
Is that you? Pathetic! Incendio! Barry for you! Oh, this is getting fun! Draco! What have you done?
Give him a slap with that.
You're the little sod that saved Treadwell.
Right, let's scan the map. Actually, let's check our progress on the other things again there. So, Dark Wizards, 56. We still need more of these toady things. We still got to find some of those things to incinerate. Not that many though. About 17. Oh, the infamous foe. We know about that one. Spiders, got a chunk of those to do. Trolls. Ideally, if we could get past like that one, at least into the next one. I bet we have to kill like 15 or 20 of them probably for that last one. Let's have a look at. Do we have any quests that start on the outside as well? Speak with Natty. We'll put that one in there and we'll try and make our way in her direction. I'm assuming she's at the school. So we'll head in her direction and we'll just keep stopping on and off to take out anything that we see underneath us. Well, as long as it matches the criteria of the stuff that we're hunting for anyway. Oh, come on. Okay, that's them two out of the way. Oh, do these ones class towards the wizard kills? Or do they have their own category?
You've one less follower, Ranrock.
As a school child goes around massacring everyone across the countryside. So no wonder she doesn't have the time to attend classes. Well, still two more here to kill.
Oh, I'm going to enjoy this. Levioso!
No! Confringo!
There we go. A question for CGD from Ada. My only outdoors today was playing with the girls in the garden. Oh, there are wolves. We don't need to kill the wolves. Are we heading? Oh, we're not even in the right direction. Right, it's up and over here. No, we'll try and skirt towards the foresty side to try and keep on the two more here.
Revelio.
I'm guessing that's wizards down there.
Stop right there, or I'll make you stop. Levioso!
Incendio.
Here's 10 points.
Confringo.
Levioso! Would you like me to put you down?
Incendio.
You'll pay for that!
And over the edge. So we've got 40 more of those that we have to kill. And we will probably get them through missions, but I just want to try and take the edge off the amount that we need to accumulate. Now they're fighting something. Oh, they're playing with the centaurs. Well, that's alright.
You're the little... You
I will keep using that wrong spell each time. Okay, one more left.
Want it? This is almost... You tried casting but tripping. No.
And continue our train of destruction as we head back down to the school. Keep on looking on the radar to see if there's anything appearing for us down there.
This place has seen better days.
No, it's a wolf. We don't need to bother with the wolves. Was she inside the school or outside? Guessing inside. I wonder how long we've got of the actual winter time of the school. It'd be nice if once we finish the game we can come back, we can reset it to winter. Okay, I'm hoping there's going to be a door around here somewhere. I'm guessing not.
Wonder if they can hear us.
But I'm sure there was an entrance where we need to be on this side. There we go. Wait for it to load.
What do you mean you won't be coming home for the holidays? Darling Aunt Philomena has come all the way from Guernsey! Well, the joke is on you, because now you won't be getting any of her goose and gooseberry pie! Ha!
I have been meaning to speak with you.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
If she knew more about what you've done, I suspect she'd be proud.
If she knew any more about what I've done, she would never let me out of her sight again.
I'm sorry. Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was. Truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning with Harlow. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed. Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
Okay, so does that just leave us with the main quest now? Let's have a little scan the map, because actually we haven't scanned the map today to see whether or not there is another... Right, well, there's no black flags here, so Hogwarts must be clear. I pressed the wrong button again. I don't see a shield on this area. Right, we'll scan across the main map. Now, I've been all over this bit in the past, hour, so I don't think we would have missed one there. Nothing in this area. Nothing appearing up there. Actually, we might go down here, because there's those frog things down there, so it might be an ideal opportunity to wipe a handful of them out. I'm not seeing anything else over here. Right, let's check the south region. Nope, doesn't look like there's any quests in there. Okay, let's move over to that bottom bit before we do whatever this main quest bit is. And we'll see if we can take out the rest of those, the rest for the achievement of those giant frog dog things, wherever the hell they are. They're probably a little more higher level down here, but they're probably more plentiful. Hopefully.
Revelio.
Yep, there's two straight out the gate. 4, possibly 5. If we can trigger just one at a time. Also, I've never walked a frog dog. That'll be the next one that you have, CGT. Has anyone ever asked you to walk any other type of animal other than playing with the puppies? Yeah, anyone that says they need to take their cat for a walk? Okay, let's leave all of those down. This was definitely the good idea coming here. There's loads of them there to wipe out. And we got it. That puts us to 13 of 20. And I think there's still, I was going to say, yeah, there's definitely still one more in this region. Not yet. Oh, I'm going to have to send you like some, use one of my other domains and send you some emails then for requesting you to walk my giraffe. My giraffe needs a good walk in the park. That would mean a radio station where I used to work in the travel hole. The travel hole introduced the pet bed. So people could had like a box for your cat or your dog. You know, travel lodge standard, it was never cleaned between uses. You know. Oh, that was probably not a good idea to waste those 2 bits of ammunition there. Oh well. But one of the news, one of the radio stations, like breakfast shows. Ooh, wrong weapon. One of them rang up in the morning. Whilst I was still on shift for that on the breakfast show, and was quizzing me on it. I just come back off holiday. I knew nothing about it, but it was blatantly obvious that it was a radio show. And they asked about all the different animals they could take. And then it's like, "Oh, can we bring our pet snake with us?" And I was like, "Yeah, bring them all. You know, bring everything." They started getting up like zebras and stuff like that. It's like, "Yeah, we'll have them." That's 16 now. We've got 4 more and we get the achievement. Oh, hang on. It's getting a bit busy here. Oh, wrong one. Oh, deploy the cabbages. Medkit. Oh, we're going to have to go back to the room requirement, I think, very, very soon and restock. Medkit. Cabbages. More medkits. Yeah, there's definitely got to be a... Oh yeah, it says a great one at the top there. Okay, how did that push us towards the goal? Because I couldn't keep track of it there. I think we did it. Brilliant. So we've got that one there. We still have to kill a load of the wizards. We have to find some more of these things. Infamous foe, we know where it is, but we can't trigger it. Spiders. Quite a few trolls to do, and it's these ones here as well, these dueling feats. That's going to be an absolute nightmare to deal with. But we're going to go back to the room requirement now. Oh, hang on, it says we've got a black flag thing here. Oh, yeah, because we've got the story mission. That's fine. Let's go there, and we'll get to the room requirement, replenish our stock. Replenish the cabbages. Pick up them. I don't think... these things here we should probably get a shot of.
Nothing to identify, for now at least.
Right, we're on 16 potions. Oh, it's so sluggish to navigate around these. And pick up that one. Right, where does that put us? That puts us 25. That's us maxed out. Now we will replenish the cabbages. We must have tons of that stuff in our inventory. We're maxed out on that one. I'll max out back on cabbages again. And we should probably take this opportunity as well to save the game in case it all goes messed up again. Save game. And did we have any more points to spend as well? We still have one point here to spend. Although I think we should maybe save it for when we have more, when we have like our final spell. Alright, what do we got on the way of quests then? Speak to the portrait of somebody or other in the map chamber. Alright, that's where we're going. Oh, we can beam straight down to there. I'm guessing that will complete that like chapter of the book, or chapter of the story even.
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. We'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
That shouldn't be too difficult. I mean, we've already been in his office from the other side. I think it might be best off to beam somewhere on the outside. So we'll beam out over here. Oh, hang on. Speak to Professor Fig in his office. Oh, we can't just jump straight into it. But can we get into his office from this side? Oh, let's just give in. Let's just give in. So it's got to be here. And what looks like it's close to his office. Maybe it's here. Okay, we'll travel there. Another question from Ada for you. Your all-time favourite movie? She's starting to get a little bit more diverse with the stuff. I made some more modifications to her the other day. So hopefully she won't get wrapped up on a single topic.
Really? I shan't miss you.
Oh, stop. Revelio.
Hang on, it's showing that there is a chest in front of me. Is there something we've missed here? Now it's showing a chest up the stairs.
Well, no, it's not something...
There's definitely something going on here. It's kind of like right here. Or would you go for the Rocky films there, CGD? I've never seen them. It's isn't there like there's quite a few of them now. I think didn't they do like some fairly recently? I think possibly under a slightly different title. Ah, look there's the chest. It's above us. Okay, the chest is that way. Or it's in a different building. Alright, we can't go this way to it then. Down we go. Is there a staircase going up here? Nope. What about in here? Aha. Oh.
Revelio.
Is there something in here? No. Oh. Oh, hang on. This might be it. Oh, that one looked like it would be painful. We just got a wand handle. So what's the storyline in that one then? Because I don't know anything about the Rocky things. Other than that, it's got something to do with boxing. And with not being a fan of boxing is why I've never seen them. And away they go. An evening, it's the Matty May. Welcome in. I was just slightly distracted by that there. Crack this open. So, beats Apollo. Is that another character in the thing? Or are we stopping the moon landings? So how many of those actually is there now? And what sort of mischief have you been causing? Well, we'll say mischief. We all know that Matt is a true angel.
Professor Fig, the Keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the Ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more. How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Okay, as always, I won't talk over the dialogue so we can all hear the story. But what was that at the top there? I would pay to see that film, a film of Rocky beating up a space shuttle. I'll be straight in line for the cinema. You know, it'll be like one of those superhero things where, you know, there's like all like the punching fights and sparks in the sky kind of thing. That ought to be over very, very shortly, as maybe say the suspension gives out and crushes them.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and well...
Oh, yeah.
I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which
right, I was distracted there again. There. What was that?
Of course you haven't.
What was it the Two Marine House spin-off? Yeah, I thought I've seen like the picture of the Creed one before, and I thought that tied into like that universe.
When I witnessed what passes for magic in these halls, I
And was it? This needs to hurry up and get on to the G-Forces. Don't forget as well, if you type the word Hogwarts into chat, you get a link as well. I don't know if it's still cheaper than Steam, but it probably is. And it does help to support the channel as well, so we can buy more crazy games to torture you all with. Where are we going again? Oh yeah, we're going to speak to another person here. Ada knows you're an angel. I'm gonna have to educate her a little bit more as well there. But I do recommend this game. It is loads of fun. I can't believe it. Realistically, we probably should have finished it by now, to be honest. But we've been that much fun just exploring the world and mucking about and trying to get 100%. Already bought it, just can't play it.
Why I accepted this
Have you? Oh, we missed the thing there. What was I going to say? Is it that it just won't launch, or obviously I take it you've dialed the settings down and stuff. If you've got an NVIDIA card in your machine already, have you tried going to the settings on it and also putting caps on the game? Because I don't know, actually. Let's just go to the options menu on here for a second. The GPU refuses to play any games. That's definitely a hashtag blame Chrissy. Is it this settings I'm looking for? No, it's the settings here. Nope, not on there. Maybe it's just on this menu. Yeah, we capped the frame rate here because of its glitches. To be honest, we could probably crack it back up. Because other than the fact that whatever this current version of this game, the current version is just mental for taking up memory. But it's a documented bug that it just absorbs all of the memory. The CPU, the CPU kind of generally sits around between like 40 and 50 when we're playing, and the GPU 25 to 30 under normal. Normally when we play, apart from when it gets to that like glitch, and it then just spools up to 100%. But just doing a fast travel tends to clear it. I have a 1080, so no issue power wise. It's just the card dying. Do you have any other when you're saying it refuses to load? What happens to your computer when it does it? Does it just like crash and you get like an error message on the screen, or does it go pop and your computer as if you pulled the plug, like from the wall?
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. Mixed with bubo tuber pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's.
Okay, let's continue on through.
Greetings. I mean, out of my way, children.
Just announces himself as he walks out of the door there. What was it? So as in your computer completely locks up, or just simply the game just like freezes, but you can still you can still like task manager and shut it off.
Professor Black, again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they are fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What? nonsense. That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kagawa.
Let's just keep on foot here.
Deserve him as a headmaster.
Can we? Oh, I was going to say, can we like change it to our like get our broom? I think this power of the headmaster is starting to go to our head a bit. Let's have a little think though. So, what other sort of diagnostic-y things have you tried? Is this like a recent occurrence, or has this been like a long-standing error? One thing I would probably recommend. I'll just tab out of here for just a moment. Over on Discord, if you scroll all the way down to the support section, is it under Windows? Give this just a run through, just in case, on the Windows support section. Oh, what have we got here? Oh, yeah. I wonder what the hell that was there. We don't even need this. We can skip into the headmaster's office at any time because we opened it up from the top.
Miss Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new fifth year seems to be.
They're not invisible, sir. I've seen them near the library. In fact, they help me with my, heavy books.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
Okay, keep walking on.
Something seems a little off with the headmaster.
So you've done all the normal bits and bobs. But I would say give that repair a run as well, just to be sure. Or just as an extra one to try. Let's have a little bit of a think. What else could be causing it?
Speak with me. Consult my secretaries or what have you. Now move along.
Does games like Minecraft still work?
Professor, a word, please. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
Yes, we've got the Polyjuice potion. River McStreaming is disguised as the headmaster. Right down the bottom, the Windows one, down there. It's just like a bog standard one for once you've done it. Just I think I left instructions inside of the thing to reboot the computer. But yeah, if you give it a go, it can't do anything. It can't do any harm to try it in case there's a bug in Windows itself which is starting it. I'm trying to think of what the other thing is off the top of my head. There's another setting that you could tweak, and its name has gone completely from my head. It'll come to us. It'll come to us, and I'll write it down.
Well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
They're onto us as the mass murderer in the forest. It's unfortunate the camera angle didn't put us in view of the carnage whilst we were having that conversation. So a new PC in the next couple of months. So that's not too bad then. But it'd be nice to see if we could solve the mystery. In the meantime, though, Professor Fig is in. That's that show on Netflix, isn't it? Because that's on my list of potential shows to watch next. How do you recommend it? Can't jump over there? Nope.
Scrope's as hard a worker as any house elf.
Yeah, I haven't yet been able to convince her to not talk to her. Actually, I do know a way that I can actually do it, but it would add extra complication. You know, bollocks to it, I will do it. I'll modify it so fingers crossed she won't be able to talk to Nightbot. Yeah. I need to add some more. Actually, no, I did add a few more tweaks to her, as I was saying the other day. So hopefully, she should have a little bit more diversity in the questions that she asks. But when she points at the one person, what was the question? If you were a droid, what type of droid would you be? And what would your function be? And what was that as well there? Oh, was it on Prime? So I'm reading all these lines out of sequence. And you found it like so.
Scrope! Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Ah, yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
Peculiar.
Wearing off. I best get out of sight.
No, let's do it. Let's do it right here. As I won't talk through the cutscenes there, but welcome in. And what was that there? Oh, yeah, it's actually, how many of those different streaming services are there? Because I'm sure we've talked about that one before. I think we're going the wrong way here. Let's go back this way. I think we've like mentioned that one before, like maybe it was a few months ago. I know I tend to more use the Xbox one. I've got that on my tablet. Looks like I'm going behind here.
It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now, to speak the password to the gargoyle.
Evening, Frodo, and welcome in there, mate. And thank you so much once again for the sub. Has it really been a month? 14 months of madness. Thank you so much there, mate, and welcome in. I spy a Frodo. How goes it? Have you managed to cover up all the evidence, Frodo? There was something I was going to ask you, I was thinking about this afternoon. Something. It's gone completely from my head what I was going to ask you. It'll come back. It'll come back. We're going this way. Did all this to get into the headmaster's office? We can already get into the headmaster's office because we can fly up through the window outside. Could have skipped half this quest. Tomorrow morning to switch. Oh, is your colleague? Is he still knackered for the? Because I can't remember what was wrong with the truck now. You were telling us yesterday there. Because were they having to get booked into a hotel room or along those lines? Oh, the stairs coming there. What's that? I know there's one called Shadow Gaming or something like that. Another one of the streaming ones. So I never got round to publishing it and getting it off my phone, but months and months ago, when I tried GFN for the first time, I tried something that I knew would cause issue under streaming, like for the compression, and I was really pleased with the way it came out when I gave that one a bash. I went in for the game that I knew would torture it. I did it on a tablet as well, over a at the time I can't remember, I was on the 3G or the 4G connection at the time. Tethered to my phone, that is. I can't remember because I did upgrade, technically. O2 forced my contract to change. But, it still worked out for the better for me. But my original contract that I had for about 170 months, unlimited data and all that, it was 15 quid a month, but they took me off that and then moved me to a plan that was like to compensate me for the plan that I had, because I got the unlimited data when they realised the mistake they'd made and they couldn't get out of the contract with me. But now they've kind of like forced the change through, and now I pay £13 a month and get unlimited data calls and texts and what have you. So it works out better in the end. A virtual PC in the cloud. Oh, so it's like that. Actually, because Microsoft did what was Microsoft's service for having a cloud PC? Because the what the hell is it? ExplainingComputers.com, his YouTube channel, he discussed it and he was like showing off the capabilities of it, because you like purchase having a bit like more memory and stuff like that. And he was like, I think he just got one of the basic ones to show it. I mean, for myself, I technically don't need that because of the amount of Raspberry Pis that I've got in this room alone that are active doing things. I can have technically a virtual PC on any of those at any given moment. Are we going in the right direction? Ah, yeah, this is the right place. Ooh, since we're up here, let's go through here to the room with the book and the quill. Which I'm kind of curious that if they would actually make this in the thing.
Revelio.
Yeah, when someone is detected as being magical, the pen wants to write the name in the book, but the book decides whether or not they can be written in, and then if they are, they become a student. Yeah, see, that one was not quite as magical as they could be. Okay, let's go back down there though. It came up with a plan. Yes, he was in the hotel, bloody hell. Okay, bloody stutter out. And Sam will be home sometime tomorrow. Well, I hope Sam has had a really good time weekend away with Gary again. Oh, sorry, I wasn't supposed to say that.
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Toujours pure.
So far, she's had a great time. That's awesome. He's missed out over the Christmas period, didn't you?
Visiting families have a motto.
Because you both had the leprosy. At least he is feeding her.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
That's another bottle drained.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time?
Steal these apples? Or maybe it's... Oh, no, it's somewhere up here we're going.
That must be the pedestal.
Let's hope we don't beam back and find the headmaster in a compromising permission with his boil ointment. Question is, which student is going to deliver it? I got a question about Polyjuice Potion. All right. So, right, you require a bit of the person, you know, so you normally they'll pull a hair out.
Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald, can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first you will need is a cloak.
Right, what's the name of that band that I'm thinking of? As soon as I've seen now that we're all pencil drawings. Helena Clinto did a cover of it recently. I can't remember the name of the record now. Or the band even as well. You guys know what I'm thinking of, don't you? Alright, we can't use any spells. I think that's the one there, isn't it? CGD. Right, which one of you is going to come in and sing it?
Death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
We don't have any access to any other spells. Right. Oh, 2 seconds. Cutscene again. Now we can use spells. But yeah, Take On Me, that's the one. But if you have a look on the YouTubes, I don't know, I've never heard it. It's just this Spanish lady that does the covers. Just a moment. And what I'll do is I'll stick it on Discord. So it's Take On Me from them. Cover. Hopefully, because Surely since I'm a subscriber to our channel, it should come up first, shouldn't it? There we go. That's it. Copy link address. And then we'll scroll up. Nope, wrong place. There we go. Recommended cover for you all to listen to. But going back to the polyjuice potion that I was thing that I was inquiring about. You right, you require a piece of the person. So, like I say, it's normally a hair. So, are we to assume that it uses kind of like some sort of like genetic memory type thing from the moment that it is plucked? Would it work in... I'm going to see what happens if I click on behind him. No, I think we're just... Oh, let's just make it through the town road scene. We're not actually killing people. If you were to take a hair off somebody that was a hair from, say, 30 years prior...
I'd be free by now.
I can't get any more potions. That was 30 years prior. Would you be recompiled as what they looked like 30 years ago at the time when the hair was plucked? Or does it work by like establishing a live connection to the way the person currently looks now in this moment in time and space?
I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be?
Well, the question is, what were they doing when they plucked it? CGG.
I need to time this just right.
And what happened, say, if there was multiple people's DNA on it? Just, you know, going back to your previous statement, CGD. Uh-oh. Try again. Well, is it technically cloning their appearance? Because, you know, like when we had the, you know, when we had the spell on us.
I'd best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere.
What happens, I say, what happens if that, let's say you put a hair on, and let's say it happened to be smeared also with somebody else's genetic makeup?
Time this just right.
What would you get transfigured into? Or would you become like some sort of abomination, kind of like,
I see. A staircase straight ahead.
you're kind of like, if you remember everyone in the Star Trek the motion picture, during the transporter accident near the beginning, would you end up like that kind of mushy person? Would you be like a Tuvok situation, maybe? If you put more than one person's DNA into the potion. We demand answers. We're going to clip this out, and we're going to send our queries to J.K. Rowling. We demand answers.
Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there.
So, what would you guys think the output would be of such an abomination? Down we go.
This is my chance. I'm coming, Neve.
Why did we climb up here?
I can't stand this much longer. I need to get out of here.
We can't collect any more wiggly potions. Whereabouts are we going here?
Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go. But I need to find a way past them.
Why did we come in here again? Come on, turn around. There's a good boy. What kind of village of the damned is this anyway?
Nothing this way, but more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way.
Oh, so can we go in there? But it doesn't look like we can.
That doorway looks like the only safe way forward. Closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose.
Right, which way is this fella going? Oh, he's got some mates as well. Right, where are each of them going? So he's going to that corner. He's going over there.
Now's my chance.
Can we follow him? They're not very good, these ones, as security guards.
That's the way forward. Can this be? I think I'm invisible.
So we've got one of those Deathly Hallows now.
They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them.
Why would we want to?
This is the way forward. Finally free. Now, where are you, Neve?
Remember these bits in Assassin's Creed?
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
I'm guessing we're going to use this now to get the Resurrection Stone.
I've never felt such power. Revelio.
Okay, we now have full control again. It would seem. Let's switch over to combat spells. Oh, it's only letting me have access to a particular group of spells. Alright.
Revelio.
I'm guessing we're going to have to fight a big one. It's definitely making sure we have all these wiggly potions. Yeah, I understand that the Resurrection Stone CGD and not the Incognito Stone. bugger. We got them. We never had a look at the this version of the chickens. The little babies. Little Butter was on my knee watching Buffy, purring away, tickling her neck. I was like, gotcha. No, if you want the bounties, you'll have to redeem a story time. And we'll write another chapter of the Adventures of Angela. Oh, this is a bit of an embuggerment. How many of these fellas is there? Oh, thingamajig potion. Have you worn out your bouncy keyring? No worries, I'll get that made up for you on... Well, I'll get it, I'm going to the post on Tuesday because I've got a parcel to go to Frodo. Well, technically it's really Samwise, you know. I'll get one of those, and whichever flavour would you like for the second one, because you get a choice of 2. Where is he? There's definitely one more left to kill. There we go. Defeated. Apparently we completed the dueling feat. Let's just hop out of there for a second, and I want to take a spy on here. Combat. Do that one there. Completed that one. We have to find more of these creatures. They seem so rare to come across. When we do, there's only like 2 at a time. Infamous Foe, we know we can't deal with that one just yet. One there. Dueling feat complete. 32 more. Oh, you know, we may not get 100% because I don't know if I can be bothered to do that. We should dedicate this one entire stream just to the dueling feat. Everything else is all coming along smashingly. Side quests. We've still got 12 more side quests to do. And not too many main quests. We must be coming close to the conclusion of the game. Ooh, I'll pick a random one out of some of the ones that are already made for you then. We'll get you the bouncy one in though. Everyone loves the bouncy hearings. Should I do one with a picture of Angela on the front of it? Yeah, this looks like there's going to be a massive combat arena, doesn't it? Let's just save it. Does anyone else? It just smells of boss fight, doesn't it? Oh, well, we've got some big ones. Get rid of that death troll if we can. Right, we got rid of the big one. That was the... Oh, they just keep coming back. Oh, I thought we put our shields up in time there, but we didn't. Run away.
Defender! Depulsor! Defender! Bombarder!
Bugger. Medkit. Oh, you exploded the wrong guy. Out the way. Oh, we had a phone call there. Is that arranging the emergency cleaner to come in before Samwise comes back? To clean up all the trouble that you've been causing. There's like pizza boxes all over the place. Right, that's that troll out of the way. For the second time. Here we go. I didn't want to use too much of the ancient magic because I got a funny feeling we're going to have to fight him. I suppose I get the feeling today if this paddle not working. Medkit. Rain fire. I mean, I clean up. I don't know about this. Keep rolling. No, on, mate. You behave yourself. We'll catch you later on, mate. That's it. I'll get that bouncy one made up for you for Tuesday, and I'll get it in the post. Rain fire. So I mean, we have to save the next portion of the bouncy story. Let's just crack this fella here. Was he dead? I think it's just this fella here left. Oh, that wasn't the final stage.
Revelio.
Anything else in here we need to collect? Doesn't look like it. Alright, let's crack on. Oh, maybe this is the end portal.
This must be for me.
No, it's the other random adventurer who's in this song.
You are far from finished. pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing.
She's gone. Neve's dead.
Dear sweet Neve. Dead.
Are we going to raise a Zomble now?
Neve. Why? We won't be the same without her.
Oh, we've got a question for Frodo now from Ada. She does tend to go with these weird combinations. I've noticed. I'm going to have to examine that. But if you could eat one type of bread for the rest of your life, what would it be?
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self. But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Two seconds, I'll pause that there. Back after trying the scan restart PC, launched Farm Sim, but trying to load the save file, got to 96%, and then the whole PC froze up again. Fuck. I'll have to have a little think. What other things could we investigate? But for the question though, we have pizza cheese bread, and we have some lambus bread. Was it a single bite to fill the to fill the stomach of a grown man? Hammer of the piece. Have you seen those like pictures from like, I think it's must be about 20 years old, it must be by now, but it's the hammer and it's got like it's like in front of the server cabinet and it's got like hard reset written across the side of the hammer. Hammer at the PC's looking more and more likely though. Now, there's a statue like that normally in the boss chambers.
Remember that as you witness my memory.
Oh yeah, it'll be a cutscene, because yeah, we go to one of these, then we get a cutscene at the end of these challenges, don't we?
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable, wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong hands.
You saw what I did for my father. Oh, Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
Yep, she's gone mad. Is it loading? Yes, it is. I just see the the drive spooling. I'm thinking, have we crashed? Has somebody's curse come to haunt us? I think about it, there's only one game that's actually frozen and crashed the stream. It did it twice. That was Broken Sword 2. It was because of that game which led me to install this button. Because I could no longer tab out to type it to welcome folk in during the intro. Okay. Any other bonus chests in here? This will not be another cutscene.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young. I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed. Was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
Evening, Tic Tac mate, and welcome in. Not the first 3 trials. I believe we've just finished the 3rd one.
I was amazed to see that it seemed to give her some sort of power, and that she could harness it. But how?
I worry that you seem more intrigued than repulsed. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizard kind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor...
Welcome in, everybody. 2 seconds while the cutscene's on.
To gain power?
She was, and she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragbor.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your Polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
Okay, we've got control again. I'll pause it. As always, I don't like to talk over the cutscene so we can all hear the story as we go along. But welcome in, and thank you so much again there for the raid there, Easy Guy. I hope you've all been causing plenty of chaos and pandemonium for him over there. But welcome in there, Mr. Lee, Oz, Mrs. Diesel. I hope you've all been causing plenty of chaos for him. I want to know that he's been in that cab the maximum number of times this evening, and he forgot that he had to exit it as well, because that's always the icing on the cake when he forgets to get out of the cab. But you join us tonight. We are playing back on the Hogwarts. We're actually doing some story quests tonight there. And welcome in as well there, Jaffa. Hope you've been keeping yourself out of trouble as well. But yeah, we are on the Hogwarts again there this evening. I say, but we're doing some actual story quests today. The minute that we only have this one, actually, what is that one still left to do? Yeah, I think we just have to leave this area for this next one here to activate there. But what sort of mischief have you all been getting yourselves up to, though? At some point, the next set of quests will pop. We'll just give it it all seems to be a bit of a delay on this game. I like how
reacted so bitterly about your goblin friend. I apologize. I hope we can finish what we started with the triptych. Please meet me at the southern coast. We can search for the final canvas piece.
Oh, there we go. So we've got another. Oh, hang on. Oh, I thought it was going to be some dialogue because another letter appeared in the corner. But welcome in there, Bog Boy, as well. And yeah, they look like giant Duracell batteries. And if you go to actually, on mine, I put all the Duracell batteries into one giant Duracell battery. I have I think I've got like 20 or so of them in there, Mr. Smith. But whilst you guys are here as well, I will press the button. Good evening and welcome. I'm Dr. Ravenholm, and I'd like to thank you all for being here. We stream every night with a variety of themes, from FPS games to RPG, point-and-click adventures, and even tabletop board games, jigsaw puzzles, Lego, and even with my chickens in the garden. You can find our monthly stream schedule on Discord, where you're all welcome to join our community. And you can also find me across all your favourite social media platforms by searching for Dr. Ravenholm. Join us live on Twitch, and don't forget to check out our content on YouTube, where you can find all of our streams and more. If you could please subscribe to our channel on YouTube and leave a like and a comment on our videos, I would greatly appreciate it. Once again, thank you all for joining us in chat, and I look forward to having you all join us on our future adventures. Once again, thank you so much for the raid, and welcome in there, everybody. And I say, everybody, I would really appreciate it if you could give a follow over on the YouTubes, drop in a few likes and a few comments on some of the videos, if you can. There. It's also, apart from the streams, there's also pre-recorded stuff. And there's also going to be a set of other pre-recorded stuff coming out very soon as well, IRL stuff. Have you been keeping? Have you been keeping him out of trouble there, Mrs. Easy? Free keyring of every comment. Oh, I need to put the what do you call it? The laser engraving side onto the channel points, because I don't think I've done that there yet. It's on my to-do list. And is that Wild Fox as well? Welcome in there. He's always in trouble. Well, you know what you have to do if he's currently causing trouble. I would suggest that you, if you know, he needs a good clip round the ear. So you've got a laser engraving. I haven't. If there's something that you want made, Tic Tac, I will quite happily make something there for you. Mr. Diesel, welcome in as well there. Is it bad that I want to turn my PC on right now? Wait, you've got the instructions? Is it do one monitor first, because it'll just, trust me, it'll avoid complication, or the potential of complication in the long run. Oh, before I forget as well, guys, apart from the YouTubes, as I said, I really appreciate anyone that can follow on the YouTubes as well there. But I also been giving a bash to this other platform. If any of you guys are on that, I did a bit of the Call of the Wild on it the other day there. Myself and a royalty came in. But if any of you guys are on that or would like to make an account and follow over there as well, if you DM me your links, I'll quite happily follow back as well. And we'll give things a little, I was thinking about doing it the odd daytime, maybe it's once every other week. But with games that are kind of like things like The Hunter or maybe Counter-Strike. Not with like proper games for the proper stream. Was it? I'm going to give it a go. Oh, now if anyone is, hears in the news that towards the south of England, if there's going to be a massive explosion, why is what you done, mate? He's got myself a new graphics card. I mean, the CPU is still going to be a bottleneck in there. There's no getting around that. Realistically, you should have put the money into just getting a new machine, because the CPU is still going to be a big bottleneck on that machine. I just want to go check to see if we have any new missions though, just whilst we're thinking about it. Don't see any grey thingamajig. Nothing there. Nothing in that sector. It's unfortunate that you cannot see them if you zoom out like this. It would save a lot of time. Just highlight missions. Oh, hang on, have we leveled up? No, we still just have that 1 point to spend. Actually, what are the current quests that we've got here? Requirement of Bombarder. We've got. Let's go do this one here. Right, we'll do that one there. I was at my bottleneck at the moment. Everything else sits around 20%. No, I mean 8 gigabytes. Like when I was chatting with Mr. Oz the other day, that's just Windows. You know, so you've got the added lag then of having, memory having to be keeping getting swapped out. Are we going? Hang on. There's something's not right here. Let's begin the quest.
In today's lesson, we will cover a truly thrilling event. The Goblin Rebellion of 1752 and all its triumphant tragedy. But more specifically, we will address the devastating effects it had on the wizard milling industry. Actually, we do know the number. 632. But history occurs outside the classroom. And look, it's time for my constitutional. One can practically osmose the history flowing through Hogwarts.
I think the professor wants us to follow him.
And now
Okay.
stroll to the bell tower entrance hall. Along with
Let's follow this one then.
Completed in the late early Middle Ages. The hall and the bell towers that loom above it contain myriad interesting.
Is he going to go for a wall that's not going to be one that the students can go through? Is anyone getting that kind of vibe from this?
Good to see you again. Recovered from that nasty bout of dragon pox, have we?
That wasn't me, Professor. I'm new here.
Are you? Well then, welcome. No doubt you're eagerly anticipating my analysis of various wizarding councils, codes, statutes, and of course, goblin rebellions. Not all goblins are rebellious. Some venture into wizarding politics, such as Irgit the Ugly. Some are talented artisans, such as Bragbor the Boastful.
Did you say Bragbor? I know that name. Lodgok said he was an ancestor of Ranrock.
Well known for his metalwork. I would imagine much of his goblin wrought iron and silver has survived to this very day. Where were we? Oh yes. Back to our class topic for today. Grimbold Weft. Another notable historical figure. He's right nearby. Curious students can find him on display near the bell tower.
Oh, hang on. There's extra jingles.
Students introduce themselves to this hero. Grimbold Weft was responsible for some of the
Collect the field guide page for whatever this is. Right, the jingles are getting louder. Sounds like it's coming from this. Oh, here it is.
Sounds like a helpful fellow.
There we go.
I see you found Grimbold Weft.
Oh, and we have a question from Ada for Mrs. Diesel. Favorite food-related memory? And what was that, Mr. Smith? You had only 4 until last year. Apart from likes of Amazon and what have you, have a look on a web, not eBay, but eBuyer. I know that I priced up the memory that Oz got the other day, and it was slightly more expensive on eBuyer, but definitely shop between the two of them and see what you can get.
Yes, I rather enjoyed seeking him out.
The thrill of the scholarly pursuit. I know the feeling quite well. Now, let's turn our attention to the agreeability and general good nature of Sir Afpuddle. He's also nearby. See what you can learn from him for your next assignment. Standing in eternal but symbolic watch over the bell tower is a retinue of loyal knights, or rather, statues of knights, I should.
More jingles.
Keen-eyed students will spot the statue of Sir Afpuddle of the cheerful countenance nestled among the ranks.
Oh.
Fame was not won by vanquishing foes in single
I recognise that one as well. I wouldn't... Is that one of the one that used to do the catalogues? I think I've used those for parts of Raspberry Pis before.
Celebrated by old friends and newcomers alike. I encourage everyone to make the way.
Is their logo red, Jaffa? I wonder if I'm thinking of the same place.
People have always loved their pets. I find that.
Whereabouts are we? It's not somewhere like over here, is it? Nope. Let's go back the other way. Must be above Mebbys.
To be the location
Oh, that's further away.
successful use of Bombarda. I suppose successful
Revelia.
I'll have to have a spy. There must be this bit behind you as well. Oh, there it is, but it looks like I can click on this person though.
Abandoning class to wander the halls is in
Ah.
keeping with Professor Benz's manner of teaching.
There we go. Is that where you get your, all your parts from, Jaffa? Papoons. What mischief have you been getting yourself up to this week, though, Jaffa? Have you been chasing those buses again? Where are we going now? Or must we talk back to the professor again?
In all the centuries that Hogwarts...
Professor Binns, I found the statue of Sir Afpuddle.
Ah, well done. Alas, Sir Afpuddle's affability was his undoing. Died instantly trying to befriend a basilisk. Eye contact is not always to be encouraged. So beloved was he that even some goblins mourned his passing. Of course, that did not bode well with the rest of the goblins, most of whom could not abide mourning the loss of a wizard.
What's that? He doesn't chase buses, he steals them. Jaffa the bus thief. I was working regular work days and spending time on... Oh, what you tell us about the motorcycle there a week or so ago? You joined like a biker gang. One of my chickens, stir fry, for a huge chunk of the past 12 months, she's had like a skinhead, and we've been like referring to her as like she's the chicken that's in the biker gang, because she is the enforcer. You see, she is the one that goes out and does the beatings on behalf of Butter when Butter like dishes out the orders. Yes, gained it on Wednesday over a week ago. Only this weekend you've been able to go out and play. So you're going for a nice run out on it over the weekend, then out into the hills. Back before it like burned down, did you guys ever go to Heartside Cafe? It's on route to the Lake District from. You turn off after Hexham, if I remember right. I've driven that road so many times back home when I used to live down there. Went out and covered 130 miles. You've been on a good run then today to have a bit of a mini adventure on it then. The total mileage is now... also, you got it with just delivery mileage on it as well.
Pity goblins and wizards can't get along.
True. But imagine how dull my lectures would be without goblin rebellions to discuss. History does tend to repeat. It is a series of patterns, a thought both comforting and disconcerting. The wise student, such as yourself, will learn from it.
Quest complete. History of magic.
History is written by those who do their schoolwork, so they say.
I thought history was written by the victors. 2 miles delivery. When I got my Mazda back in 2007, I think it had 11 miles on the clock when I picked it up. I missed that car. just over a year ago. Actually, no, it might be a little bit longer. A year and a bit ago, it had to be scrapped. I missed the automatic though. Certainly a lot easier on my hip. We have a side quest here. Phoenix Rising. Speak with Deke. Okay, let's go and do this side quest now. Turn around this way. There's one thing that we used to do, just thinking like for going for days out, we would like hop in the car and we would just pick a direction and go and see what, just see where we would find ourselves for the day. We'll go out somewhere to get some a meal. It's back home when I lived in Newcastle. So we thought we'll go out get some lunch somewhere nice. We picked the direction of south. We drove south for X period of time. Then we turned west for X period of time. Drove back up north through the Lake District. And then crossed back over the country. And in the end, we wound up at a Pizza Hut, which was less than 6 miles away from our house. But we had a good day. Now, Naomi will return at some point in the future, just with the old mama pajama there. And well, so far over the past couple of months, as I've said before, Jaffa, it is like deteriorated rapidly to another level of pain, which has been kind of like that now for the past 2-3 months. I'm now waiting for a letter from the big hospital again to go and speak with the the big hip department in the hospital in it was on the outskirts of Glasgow, sort of. I forget what the name of the. I can find it on the map. Actually, I'm going to find it on the map because I can't remember what the hell it was called. Here we go. Back to Google Street View, Mr. Smith. 2 seconds. I shall just load up the map. Why does it come up with that? I just want to link up to the bloody map thing. But welcome in there, Mr. Lee. Oh, Mr. Lee's going to put the kettle on, everybody. What we all having? There it is. Golden Jubilee Hospital. It's this one here. So actually, how long is that? Because I will not take the main roads to that one. Yeah, if you think for 1 second that I am taking this road here, you got nothing coming, mate. Can I just drag that up? Oh, hang on, I've still got it in thingamajig mode for when I was looking for public transport for Mr. Oz. Mr. Jaffa, the discoverer of the T command. Remember, guys, there are many, many commands that are hidden, tucked away. But yeah, this is the that's the one. How long does that reckon? It says an hour. I know that it took a lot more than an hour when I drove it. Last time I had to go to that hospital. Well, have a good night there, Mrs. Diesel. You behave yourself. Thank you for coming in. And try and keep Mr. Diesel out of trouble. You know what he's like. But you have a good night there, mate. I'm trying to remember which way we're going now. What's that there? What we're learning today? We're learning the name of the hospital. But yeah, so I'm waiting for a letter to come through them to go back to them. Whether or not what they'll choose to do, I don't know. But the discussions with my doctor was that they probably want to start by sticking me in the is it the MRI machine, so they can get a better image than what the X-ray could give them of it, so they can try and get a bit more information. Just anything at the minute, because it's now to the point where, like, if I'm sitting at my desk, I'm kind of like squirming in my seat because I can't. Just because it's just I can't seem to get into a position where it's not hurting, and then when I go into bed, it's the same. Like, I mean, I toss and turn to start with, but now. Oh, we were going to. If I had known, we were just going to the room of requirement. We could have beamed there. I thought it was like a different part of the school we were going to. Hashtag blame Chrissy. Let's see what this fella has to say. And maybe have another quick scan of the map just in case there was anything else. We should maybe try and go and kill some more of those thingamajigs. If we can, there was somewhere north of the school which had those things that you can only kill with the fire. That Chrissy has a lot to answer for. He does indeed. Hang on, where's all of our stuff gone? Where's our mood corner? There we go. I was going to say, where's our stuff? Do we need any potions? We need 5 potions. Might as well do these whilst we're here as well. Uh-oh. I've manufactured the wrong potion. Actually, can I just scrap that potion then? Destroy and redo. Pick up and remanufacture. Force 3, 2, 1. Collect, manufacture. That puts us back to 25. But yeah, always causing trouble is that lad. We're fully stocked on them ones. Yeah, I'm fully stocked on those now, I think. Oh, hang on. Did we click on these ones at all? Okay, we'll have some of them. Okay, let's see what this fella's got to say for himself.
Has some exciting news to share.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you had an idea.
Indeed, Deke does. Deke knows that you want to learn about all sorts of beasts, and Deke recently heard rumors of a phoenix nest in a nearby mountain.
A phoenix nest? I wonder if it belongs to the phoenix Natty mentioned, the one Harlow and the poacher pack are after.
Deke would not doubt it. If Deke has heard of it, surely the nasty poachers have as well, which means it could be in danger.
Well, I'd better go and rescue it then, hadn't I?
Deke thinks so. So majestic a beast should not fall into such vile hands. Deke is not sure why, but Deke feels that saving a phoenix might help to make amends for what happened with Deke's prior master. Deke hopes that you are able to find the phoenix and bring it to the room where it will be safe.
It's not like a sign of being like a psychopath or something, talking in the third person all the time, is it? Right, let's go rescue this this phoenix. And where is... Oh, it's South Mountains. All the way down here. Well, that's convenient. We can beam there. Smith agrees. So our chicken stir fry, we're now kind of referring to her as the psychopath as well. Just, you know, apart from the biker gang affiliations. She's a destructive bugger. She goes in, she trashes the beds, and she, the food dishes, even the ones that are like hung up, she has to get her feet into them. And she spills all the food all over the floor. And poor Butter just, you know, she's got to like eat all off the floor and she wants to eat out of the nice pot. Oh, troll. Let's go and mess it up. Combat spells. Might as well take the opportunity because we've got a lot of trolls to wipe out. Complete the battle in 1.5 minutes. Oh, I forgot to make ourselves invisible. Slappy slappy. We have 60 seconds left to defeat the battle. Oh, bugger. Medkit. Anything else we can launch at it? We did it. And we did it in... Actually, the countdown's still going. Shouldn't the countdown have not have ended? Do we have to steal his loot?
And where did I set my traps? The lower or upper Hogsfield?
Okay, that's 15 seconds.
What's this? No! Enjoy stealing him.
Just in case that was the one we had to defeat. Was this game once you think it's done? Well, I don't know what happened there. We definitely defeated it in the time span, but it didn't unlock. Into the mine. Where our mass murdering student.
Blockade. Rookwood's poachers are already here. Confringo.
And now they must know we're here.
Revelio.
Right, there's a chest beneath us. Grab some of this. So one thing as well, for just thinking about next week, once again, I am really looking forward to next Friday again, where we are going to be continuing our 100% playthrough of Mass Effect 2. I enjoyed doing it last night. On the YouTube side of it as well, I even chaptered off all of the quests, and I'm going to try and do that every week as well if I can. Some of the side quests may be a bit peculiar to do it. Can we jump through there? Oh, we can get over there from the other side by the looks of it. But yeah, I'm really looking forward though to getting back to more Mass Effect next week. Right, looks like there's two fellas here.
Untempered meandering to the...
And a third chap over here. Two more guys down here. Right, which way is he going to go? If he turns back...
Fight was the best decision I've made yet.
Was that no inspiration today? Easy. Oh, was Mrs. Easy able to complete that special assignment? Hang on. I can never tell which way we're really supposed to be going in this. Grab that though. This must be a bonus area up here. Going to clear away some drops of satisfactory with my boom tubes and press the discharge button instead of reload. I was next to it and blew yourself up. Okay, now we get that chest that we saw before. Actually, how are we doing for gear? As in, are we full? No, we've only used 16 of 40 slots, so we don't have to worry about trashing equipment just yet. Grab some of that. Wrong button. Let's make ourselves invisible. I need to get some of the nuclear charges manufactured.
More poachers.
I unlocked them the other day when we last streamed it. Right, which way is this guy facing? He's facing away. You can't always tell with the white line around them which direction they're facing. Anything else in here? Just their various loot. Oh, that was convenient. Not having to find you on in that lockpicking minigame.
The Phoenix. It almost seems as if it wants me to follow it. I need to find it before the poachers do.
Okay, up we go.
Perfect.
I was going to say, which way is he facing? He's going the other way, though. So we definitely can't go that way. I was wondering if we can maybe go along the top of the tubes or something there. But no, we must be going this way. And he's conveniently facing the wrong way. But we have less than 25 of those fellas we need to do to get that level of that achievement.
Hello, Amora.
Oh, we knew we couldn't be too I knew we were going to have to do one of these. There we go. One of those. A useless glove. A weird obstacle course they've got built in here. Okay, which way did the Phoenix go this time? Okay, whereabouts? It says there it is again, but we couldn't see it anywhere. Anything else hidden? Oh, hang on, look at that. We could have missed that. Grab some of that. And back up we go. You know we can't help ourselves but explore every single corner of each of these. Ooh! Reminder for everybody. Tomorrow we will be doing the Red Dead Redemption Challenge. We'll be walking from wherever that camp is, or that town is, on the southwest corner, and walking to the Blackwater in the northeast. Like walking pace as well, not no running. So we'll be doing this for science to see how long it takes. We took 45 minutes in the stagecoach. How much longer will it take? Oh bugger, we're getting awfully close to the edge here. And then tomorrow we will also begin the challenge for SnowRunner. Now the SnowRunner challenge has some terms and conditions attached. I'm hoping that it will go off Game Pass in time so that we won't have to play it, because if it ain't on Game Pass, we ain't playing it. You'll have 30 days to accumulate the points, but considering you did this one in, what, 15 days or something? But feel free to not redeem it, though, when it comes through. SnowRunner sucks. Get me word out. Death Shaper, welcome in, and thank you for the follow there. You join us tonight for Hogwarts, where we're actually doing some story missions. But welcome in there, mate, and thank you for the follow. Oh bugger, we should have been stealth. Okay, combat spells. Let's give these fellas a slap. Right here, the calls of the chickens there in the background. And welcome in there, mate. You come over with that crazy guy easy? He's a proper lunatic as that easy guy, like, I have to tell you.
That was for Highwing.
I blame Mr. Smith. It's hashtag blame Chrissy. I kind of made some modifications to Ada as well now, so because we have a pool of catastrophes that have been caused throughout history, but hopefully Ada will relay more of those from the Great Book of Catastrophes Caused by Chrissy book. You'll be able to learn more. You know, if there was a disaster, you'll be able to see who caused it. Which way are we going in here? Ah, right, we're going to blow up that wall there. Once I've picked up all these bits and bobs. Is that hashtag Hiroshima?
That relic is the key to saving Anne. I know it. Meet me outside of Feldcroft as soon as you can.
Okay, we just got a quest from him in the background. But as well there for Death Shaper as well. We stream every night in theme nights. Well, I say theme nights. It's kind of like gone a bit weird with that now. But we stream every night. A variety of games. You can of course see all the past streams and all the pre-recorded videos and stuff over on the YouTubes. Massively appreciate anyone that can follow over on the YouTubes as well. There, so massively appreciated. And this week, though, actually, what have we got coming up this week? Was obviously tomorrow's the challenge day. We will be back to building. Now, I think I managed to successfully edit the save file to turn it back into not trying to kill us every 5 seconds on Sons of the Forest. So we're going to go back to building our log cabin. I mean, unless you just want me to do the story, I'm just kind of a bit preoccupied with building that log cabin in on our frozen beach. Frozen lake. I'll leave you guys to decide that on Monday. Actually, what is on Tuesday? Tuesday we have a new game. One of the games that JD gifted me for my birthday a few weeks ago. The title sounds like Skull, but it's not spelt that way. It's a platforming game. I played it for about 20 minutes, and it should be a good bit of fun. Plus, there's a very redhead witch in it. And there's our Phoenix, though. What is on next? Let's just have a quick scan of what the actual schedule is for the rest of the week, because I can't remember what the other games are. In my head, I am just so looking forward to Mass Effect on next Friday, the continuation of Mass Effect 2. Yeah, it's SKUL, the Hero Slayer. And then Wednesday, High on Life, that's right. More catastrophes with Resident Evil. Then, of course, Mass Effect, Hogwarts. And we're going to be doing another platformer on Sunday called Codename Gordon. I've never been able to complete it. Oh, that was a bit of a disco there.
Hello. I'm here to help. I can take you somewhere safe.
Get in the bag. Yes, we need to make sure we put that on especially on a night that you can come and join us, Jaffa.
It seems happy to come with me. I wonder if it could travel in the knapsack.
Hey, what nights are you actually like free to pop in when you're not? Does like Saturday nights work best for you to pop in? Because we could either I could put it on the Saturday nights once we complete Hogwarts, or B, if weekends are good for you, so that you can come and join us Sundays. You tell me when, and I'll come and watch weekends, work Fridays and Saturday nights. But okay, right, we will we'll tag it on for Saturdays if that's the best night, so you can come and join us. Well, I need to press this button here, don't I? I think, hang on, what am I supposed to... Oh, there it is, the bag's on that one. Because the other nights are all... Yeah, because you've got to be up at crazy o'clock in the morning as well, haven't you, to get in? Get in the bag.
It seems happy to come with me. Let's get you back to the room. Deke's going to be pleased.
Actually, is there anything else, before we go with this, is there anything else in here that we can swipe? Some bits and bobs on the exit road. hoping the room of requirement is going to open us up another room, because we are fully stocked on our various animals. So never the first weekend of the month, because that's crap about that. Because that's concurrently through the 4th. Oh, hang on 2 seconds. I need to take out the spider. Evening, JD, as well. Welcome in. Oh, bugger. Don't die. Don't die.
Incendio. Confringo.
Hey, straight on that harmonica of doom. How are we doing there, JD? Have you been having fun with your family for Easter? Oh, come on, surely that should be the thing dead. Oh, and I caught dysentery from JD. Oh, is that there? Come at me. Oh no, the challenge has begun. Mr. Smith challenges JD to a fight to the death. How do we get out of here? Set that on fire. And teacher's pet, Mr. Smith. Yeah, exactly. It's rigged. Definitely got to be rigged. But Mr. Smith stands triumphant once again as he rips the harmonica out of JD's cold dead hand and plays his jingly tune. And Mr. Taylor, welcome in there, mate. Oh, hang on, where we're going. Thank you for joining us this evening. Hope you've been keeping yourself out of trouble. Seems to be it seems to be JD is ground zero for all the infections. He's just spreading the love. After all, everyone knows that the only way to catch dysentery is from a harmonica. Everyone knows that's how it's spread. I think we've gone the wrong way here, just as a side note, as we're coming here. Exactly, JD, just spreading the love and the dysentery, because it's the same thing. I think we'll beam over to the room requirement. It's probably, I think we've gone off the wrong direction, or actually we're even on the wrong side of the thingamywatted here. So it means we'd have to get off the broom in any case. So let's jump over to Hogwarts. Special rooms. Room of requirement. Hoping we're going to get a 4th room.
Yes, Deke. And I rescued it from the poachers. I have it here. It's safe.
Remarkable. Well, what are you waiting for? Deke cannot wait to... My heavens. What a beauty. You keep it close. Professor Weasley and Deke were right to tell you about the Room of Requirement. Look at all you've done, and how many beasts you've rescued. A phoenix is safe now, because of you.
I couldn't have done it without your help, Deke. Thank you.
Deke is grateful for the kind words, and also grateful to have been of assistance to someone like yourself. Helping you do such good for so many beasts has given Deke a sense of peace Deke hasn't known in years. Deke will always be here for you when you need him.
Quest complete. Grab these whilst we're in here. Okay, let's investigate this new room.
Revelio.
This looks nice. We should probably put the thingamajigs straight into here. Right, we'll put them on here. And we will put a... what was it to rotate? Put a food station down straight away. And one of these boxes, which I still don't entirely know what use they are. We should probably, just for future-proofing, we will stick a bouncy house in here as well. What's another question from Ada there? Have you ever rage quit a game? What was the game and what happened? So have you guys ever rage quit a game? See if we can call this Phoenix down. Give it a brush. It's not so much. I don't rage on that one. I wouldn't. I just don't find it. Don't find it interesting enough. We'll say yes. Call of Duty rage quit on Call of Duty.
Incendio.
Spark up all of this. Oh, there's quite a few of these spidery things here. And is that at that end? Quite a nice view from up here.
Revelio.
Anything else down here? Right, I think that's it for this corner of the room. I wonder if we should put some of our other birds in here. So which ones have you rage quit easy? We have to get easy guy into satisfactory. Right, let's do another quick scan.
Revelio.
Is that no? He doesn't want to do it. Don't forget as well, though, as I said before, tomorrow I will be starting the SnowRunner challenge. Feel free to not contribute to it. Yeah, I will begin that one tomorrow night, whilst we're doing the Red Dead challenge. A pillar. Anything else over this side? Right, let's keep on walking around. Was that in that case? I mean, is that you're in for the SnowRunner torture, Jaffa? The same as is with the other one. It'll be the immediate Sunday following the completion of the challenges when we will output the challenge live, if you know what I mean. Did we go up there? Did we come down there? Yeah, we came down there, didn't we? Oh, yeah, I'm sure there was somewhere to climb up, but yeah, I just walked past the bloody thing. To watch you go through torture, yes. Well, we do have like a dozen other of the SnowRunner streams. Followed by me uninstalling the game at the end of each one. There's the exit. Right, let's go have a little walk around that watery bit there. down we go. Or maybe we can climb up that bit there, perhaps. Quick scan. It looks like something you can climb up. Yeah. What's that? It stands out too obviously. That must be a typo. Jaffa.
Revelio.
I'm thinking that might be all the stuff collected though on there in this room. Visually, yes, it looks good. I just found it incredibly dull. But you guys asked for it, so... Right, let's have a little look at our quest log now. Oh, actually, before we look at the quest log, let's go to the gear menu. I changed mine, we're going to go back to the gear menu. Yeah, I don't think we've picked up anything which is better than what we've currently got. It's not looking good. Odds are the equipment that we've got is probably the best for now. Yeah, nothing better or superior to what we've currently got. Yeah. Okay, we're going to jump over to the shop and dispose of all the junk that we have here. Okay, Hogsmeade. Oh, there's a quest in here as well. Right, we'll do that as well whilst we're up here. Travel, but we'll sell all the junk first then. He doesn't. Yeah, I've definitely I've given it a fair go, but I say it wasn't for me. Almost ready. Yes, looking for that bloody thing. I didn't see the point in continuing because we just weren't getting anywhere for it. But don't worry, we are back on that this week, JD. So activate the hive mind for Thursday night because I'll be needing your assistance so that we can get through the Resident Evils.
Let me know if you need help finding anything.
I can't quite remember where we left it. Sell. Oh no, wrong menu.
Into her butterfly and
Sell.
unusual girl. Still, it takes all sorts.
But once again, though, this week I'm still really looking forward to next Friday, where we will continue Mass Effect. I hope you guys can all join us for Mass Effect on Friday next week. I think we're going to do. I think I'm going to start us off on the Molan Celeste storyline. We may go into. We may land on Omega. You know, because Eris is always looking for a pub, so we may go to Omega. I just want to see what the details of this quest is. Conjuring, spellcraft. Let's see what quest they have here.
Would you mind helping out?
Is everything all right?
Oh, bless you. Oh, thank you for asking. I'm Betty. Betty Bugbrook. And no, everything is not all right. It's my dear friend Hazel. She's in trouble.
Hazel?
Yes. Oh, she's a unicorn. Known her for years. She doesn't like to leave the forest, so I visit her once a week to brush out her mane and bring her some treats. Her coat is glorious. Well, the last time I saw her, we were violently attacked by a pack of wolves. Hazel, loyal friend that she is, leapt in front to protect me, and in the process, I fear she may have been injured.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I want to help her, but she seems to have gone into hiding. Out of fear, I'd imagine. I know you Hogwarts students learn a fair bit about caring for beasts. Perhaps you could find my unicorn friend and get her somewhere safe so that she can heal.
I'll keep an eye out for your unicorn friend and take her to safety if I see her.
Oh, Oh, you've a good soul. I can always tell. Please, don't risk your own safety, though. I don't know precisely where she is, but I can tell you that her den is north of Hogsmeade. And although I haven't been able to brush her lately, I imagine she still has the brightest, most beautiful coat of her entire herd.
There we go. As always, I won't talk over the cutscenes so we can all hear the story as we go. But welcome in there. Is that if I'm pronouncing it right, is it Aid Zoo? Mr. Zoo. But welcome in there, mate. The old lady looks like Professor Heckett. Oh, hang on, we're not free the thing here. But welcome in there, mate. We are continuing with our Hogwarts playthrough today, and I just want to quickly check on where we're actually heading to, though. We want the world map, don't we? World map here. We're not going that far. Is there a... Yeah, we can beam in over here. We'll just to save us a little bit of the trek there. This week, though, we're actually doing some missions. We spent the last several Saturday night streams doing like the grindy things, although we still have so much of the combat ones to grind. That's the one that's going to be the real torture to get that 100%. Oh, hang on, is there chests? There's some chests here that we haven't looted. Maybe we haven't robbed this town yet.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Should we quickly we'll quickly rob this town? Just march at this person's house and just steal their belongings. It's the way it's done. I mean, she probably has quite the reputation because everyone knows there's this Hogwarts student which for months and months now has never attended classes, but has murdered hundreds, hundreds of people all across the land.
Revelio.
Okay, what we got in this one? Some money. That must be hidden behind. I can't run in these places, can I? Oh, there we go. I think there's one more chest. This must mean that we've maybe never been to this merchant.
Alohomora.
Spin the wheel. Kind of wish we could just skip those. There we go. What was I saying there? Before I distracted myself. Oh, is it been pushed back on the? Is that as in for the?
My sincerest gratitude.
I don't know. Which consoles was it already? Oh, it's already available on the PlayStation. Is it not out on Xbox and Switch yet, or is that where it's been pushed back on? And also, what was that as well? I missed. My actual name is Aiden. It's on Xbox One and the PS. Oh, right. Yeah, I get mixed up with the names of the generations at the minute. But yeah, so Xbox One is not. Is it not available on Game Pass with like the streaming like xCloud side? Because like I said, we're doing High on Life on Wednesday, and I have that streaming to the Xbox One because I haven't got an Xbox Series X or whatever the hell stupid name they came up with for this generation. I haven't got the latest one. I'm still on my Xbox. What's Xbox One S, or X even, the Scorpio edition one. And we streamed that the same as we did with A Plague Tale, the sequel to A Plague Tale. We did the cloud gaming for it there. In fact, as well, easy as well. If same as I was saying before there, if any of you do have an account or would like to make an account over on the Kick platform as well, we will be doing the odd stream over there every now and again. As it won't be like things like this. It'll probably be like Counter-Strike or The Hunter through the day. This fella here that we keep putting this money into is getting quite the band every time that we put the money in.
It's you? What are you looking for exactly?
Oh, if it means we have been to see this person before. We haven't got any items to sell though. That's okay.
Thank you for passing through.
But I do recommend though picking up this game. It is really, really good. And we've just been taking our time with the playthrough. We haven't done, if I wasn't trying to like explore every single facet of the game, we probably would have finished it weeks and weeks ago. Wait, are you saying that the whole time I had Xbox Game Pass, monthly subscription voucher for the game, been waiting? I don't know if it is or isn't. That's what I'm saying. Is it not available on that one for the streaming side of it? You have to take a look. I don't know if it is or isn't, but definitely give it a look, because if it is, because I said we've been playing at the minute. So we've been doing like the High on Life, which will be hopefully completing on Wednesday. I'm hoping that's going to be the final stream for it. But there's so many games, and then they say there's so many that you can stream. I mean, like the example I keep on using is I'm playing Fallout 3 on my tablet. I have an Amazon Fire 8 Plus tablet, and I'm streaming Xbox games onto that because I've got the Bluetooth controller for the Xbox One. Oh, hang on, we need to land. We need to land before we get the bag out. But I've been playing that one. And down.
Hazel must be here somewhere.
Oh, you're heading off to bed there, Easy. Awfully early for you. But you have a good night, and thank you for the raid again there, Easy. And I'll give you some abuse and sticky in the cab tomorrow. But you have a good night there, mate. Oh, hang on, I need to change... Oh, yeah, I've got the right spells. No, I haven't got the right spells on this one. Hang on. Put the bag... Get in the bag. What do you think of this game? Absolutely love it, mate. This is our 23rd stream of it. When the game came out, I wound up changing my entire stream schedule for the 2 weeks because it was the only game I wanted to play. So we postponed so many of our. Hang on. Get in the bag. We postponed so many of our streams just to play it.
I should let Madame Bugbrook know she's safe.
But there is so much detail in this game. I recommend it to everybody. And if you do !Hogwarts, you'll be able to get a link to the game on CD Keys, where it should be discounted beyond what Steam sell it for. I think there's also Xbox variants and PlayStation variants you can pick up there, and every purchase from there as well also helps support the channel here as well. But yeah, the game. I mean, I tell you what, I'll land and we'll get ourselves into daytime so you can see the world a little bit more clearly. Oh, hang on a second, I need to kill these fellas here because I've been looking for these. Come on. Recharge. Alright, that's 22 of the 36 of these that I need to find. Was that wait word country and state do you live in? Because I live in Ireland. It's nearly 1 in the morning, but you seem... Yeah, well, I'm from Tynemouth in the United Kingdom, but currently living in Scotland in a small village just south of Falkirk. Is that what time it is here? What time is it in reality? That's what it is. It's almost 1 o'clock. Oh, we're going to land, weren't we? And we're going to sleep. Because this student, she just passes out anywhere she wants. There it is. Thank you for popping that in there, Jaffa. Is it nighttime still? I kind of always tell whether or not this is nighttime or if it's the sun's about to come up. Tell you what we'll do. We'll go up here. There's like an Easter egg on top of here as well that we found weeks ago. Let's have a little run up here and see if we can see if the sun's going to come up or not. I think it's nighttime, you know. Right, we'll land up here anyway. We'll snooze again. Oh, it's 43 on there, is it? Well, a few weeks ago it was cheaper, but that's still cheaper than Steam in any case. There, we'll have a cup of tea with these little chaps here. Let's just pass out on the ground with them. Maps. There it is. Wait until daytime. What do you think this one is here? I hear the calls of the chickens. Now this definitely looks like it's the morning. We'll hang out here for just a minute and we'll let the sun rise over the school. But they've done a really beautiful job with this game. Exactly, still a chunk off it. But I keep rambling on, and I'm going to be rambling about it a lot though. Friday night to everybody, Mass Effect. I can't wait to share the full game with you all. But it's wonderful. Well, thank you for coming in there, mate. You have a good night. You can, of course, over on the YouTubes, all of our previous streams are all the way are all on there as well for this series as well. But thank you for joining us as well there this evening. We hope to see you again there. But have a good night there, mate. Oh, there's the sun slowly rising here. And welcome in there, mate. Apologies if I pronounce it wrong. Is it pronounced? If I do it without stuttering. Lyra. Is that right? I'm always worried that I'm going to upset you if I pronounce them wrong. But welcome in there, mate. Thank you for joining us there tonight. We are back on the Hogwarts, as I said, this evening. And we're just bringing us a little bit of daytime up in here. It's a lovely morning here in the valley. But you'll be able to, if you haven't seen much of the game before, though, Mr. Lee, it'll look a lot better once we're flying around it in the daylight. I don't even know where we're going to next. What's our next quest? I don't know if you'd be into this, but how about starting to play? Yeah, it might be an idea. Yeah. For those that don't know, I absolutely love Mass Effect. That series is my absolute favourite series of games. We've done 2 100% playthroughs on stream of Mass Effect 1, and we started Mass Effect 2's 100% playthrough just yesterday, and we'll be continuing that every Friday. But rather than leave a gap, the reason that we haven't done Mass Effect a lot more is because I kind of get a bit overexcited with it being my favourite game. And away we go. Oh, is your wife been playing it as well? When we got this game, we went halfers on it because the troublemaker she loves the Hogwarts and the whole Wizarding World as well. So went half as out so we could both play. Exactly, Mass Effect is indeed so good. For me, apart from 100%ing the games, I don't know how many times. Read all the novels, all the comics. That animated film that they made as well. I remember that one there. I absolutely love those games. I'm looking forward to bringing those to you every Friday. No problem there, mate. As soon as Ada spots you, she'll pop the shout out in for you. What sort of mischief have you been getting yourself up to today? I just realised we're just having a fly around here, and we should have really been doing some of the missions. But if you haven't seen much of it though, for this one, we'll have a little zoom around. I love all the little things that they popped into this one as well. Like even going up into the towers here, and you've got the we visited it just before with the book and quill. Yeah, a lot of work has been going into Ada. I mean, I've been banging on about Ada 2.0 for quite some time, but now I've started to activate some of the other features that I've been working on. Actually, is this 2 seconds? Is she getting hot? No, actually, she's not too hot. Because I'm holding this up. I know you guys can't see it. I'm holding this up right now. The little Raspberry Pi, little Raspberry Pi 02, even, behind my monitor here. That is Ada's brain. But if like we were saying like the other day with some of the bits and bobs there, I do have on my Discord that you're always welcome to join. At the very bottom, there's a support section, and I have put like a handful of tutorials for different things for the streams and the bots and stuff on down there. But as well, if anyone is if anyone needs anything. With the guys in here, you guys know that all the bits and bobs that I've done to help folk. I was even just trying to think the other day, how many people have I remote desktop to? Loads of them that I've remote desktop to and helped them set up all their streaming stuff for them. And hello again, it's the Maddie. Welcome in. I can't remember where we were heading to. Indeed, just a couple of weeks ago, we're helping young Master Jaffa. Oh, there was something else there was something I was thinking for yourself there that I think we may have forgot to do, Jaffa. I can't think what it was off the top of my head right now. But I'll think of it. I think we definitely set up the automatic shout-outs for raids, didn't I? Because I have one of the things I have rigged. If someone comes in with a raid, or on the rare occasion we get a raid, it automatically pops a shout out and it puts the little clip up on screen of a clip from the channels. I like spotting all the clips from the channels that come out with people because I'm always curious to what the games everyone's playing. Let's pop that in there. But we also have that, and we have Ada's little welcome. You see at the bottom of the screen the first time you come into chat. The little thank you for joining us as well. It's nice and not intrusive. It just pops up on the bottom of the screen. Unfortunately, I haven't streamed for the last 2 weeks. You've been skiving off, mate. Not sure we have auto. I can't remember if it was one of the things I configured for like if you get a raid on yours. If not, I'll help you set it up. That's not a bother. No, I used the Streamlabs variant of for streaming. So I've got that there. I know this picture is slightly out of date because now I have the vertical screen as well. Where is it? There it is. I couldn't think of it. I haven't put my upgraded graphics card on there as well because I got a 3080 now in here. But we have, the setup there. Now, of course, there is a vertical screen. Actually, 2 seconds. We will just jump over to Discord because I'm sure I put a picture of it in the text section of my setup. Oh, a side note as well, we also do board game streams as well. So I have all of these sort of things set up for when we do tabletop streaming. Scrolling up. Here we go. So at the minute I'm gaming on the ultra wide. I have most of my stream and my sound monitoring stuff, and what have you on the 4K screen at the top, and then I have my vertical screen as well. That has the Ada's readout on it, and also like some of the bits and bobs of information that I have on the side there. This is really good as well because part of my like daytime work, when I'm coding, the vertical screen gives me so much a better view of the code that I'm writing when I'm working through the day. Because we've got a Stream Deck down the bottom. I have 3 arms on my bloody desk now. I've got the microphone one, and I have 2 camera arms as well. For the board game streams, because I have the one on an arm which is an overhead camera, and then as you saw before, there was the scroll down. Still scrolling. I have the close-up one, which, if you know, like from the board game streams, whenever we have like a card in that example, we pop it underneath and you can see it like full screen. But I also have the third camera, which I don't often use on the streams, mainly when we do Lego. I have the third one, which is like the side view as well there. But I very often, I don't often crack that one open when we're doing it. Was that board games? Yeah, I actually just got a new board game as well the other day. I've been wanting to get it for ages. It was an exclusive to Target in the colonies, but I was able to get a copy because it's been released in. It's not been released on like Amazon or anything like that, but going through the is it Ravensburg website, I was able to get the new Lord of the Rings game, and I'm going to do an unboxing video for it. That'll be on YouTube, of course, and Once I've done the unboxing video, we're then definitely going to be bringing that to stream. I bet his setup is better than a NASA PC could be. Yeah, we have been at this now for over 3 years, because we not long ago had our 3-year streamiversary as well there. And I brought so many hundreds of games that I've tortured all of you with over the years. But on a side note, though, I'm really looking forward to us continuing Mass Effect. This is going to be the running theme. Now that we're doing Mass Effect, expect me to be rambling about Mass Effect on a regular basis. And I know I kind of went a bit overboard teaching Ada about Mass Effect. I kind of went down the rabbit hole. So when Ada is quizzing you all and bringing up bits and bobs about Mass Effect. And of course, as everyone knows, JD spreading the love with... with the old dysentery. As everyone knows, harmonicas, everybody, they are a source of dysentery. Stay well clear. I caught dysentery from JD, and Mr. Lee caught double dysentery from himself. I told you, mate, you've got to stop playing that harmonica, Mr. Lee. Fun fact, the actress whose voice Jas in Mass Effect also is the voice of the Soul Survivor. I think you've told us that one before. Oh, I want to play Fallout 4 again. I really enjoyed those ones there. Was that you feeling okay? Maybe she thinks you've had enough dysentery for 1 week. Oh, that's what we were doing this mission. We need to tell her the unicorn is safe. I forgot all about that. We're too busy rambling about everything else. We'll fly up here because we were looking for a nice sunrise, weren't we? I love this in winter though, with all the snowy. Oh, that's right. Well, I'll tell you what then, Mr. Oz. Tomorrow, same again tomorrow. I'll give you a hand to optimize it if you're free for an hour or something tomorrow, Mr. Oz. I'll give you a hand to optimize the settings for your new graphics card and see if we can get it running smooth for you. Did you install the GeForce Experience driver or whatever the hell they call it? It's my only fun fact about Mass Effect. I mentioned it. Yes, all Mass Effect knowledge is all welcome here. But I give you a few days of rest. Most people can't handle that much dysentery. Where are we going? Oh yeah, she was at the top of the thing, wasn't she? The quest giver. Oh, kitten. Yeah, no worries. I'll yes, as I said, I'll throw a message over to you, and we'll get it sorted for you. That'd be awesome if we can get it where you can play locally, because then you'll be able to see the chart in much more detail when you're playing.
Madam Bugbrook, I found your unicorn friend, Hazel.
Oh, what a relief! Is she all right? Are you all right? Do you have a safe place for her to stay?
Now, the GPU has done that thing again, so we're going to have to do a fast travel in a moment. This game is a buggy mess.
You've a kind heart, you do. I'm relieved and thankful that you'll take care of her. I shall miss my sweet pointy pony, but I know she's safer away from the poachers. Do give her a nice brushing for me, won't you?
Well, we're going to keep her in the bag for now. Yeah, I know, we're going to have to do a fast travel to flush out the corrupted memory. Actually, we'll go with the room requirement because we need to offload this stuff anyway, and then we're going to check the map to see what the score is with the other bits. So jump over to the room requirement. Hopefully this will flush out the bad memory. And calm the GPU down. What was that there? Another question from... Oh, hang on. In amongst all that, there was a challenge as well there, wasn't there? Describe the plot of... Oh, describe the plot of Lord of the Rings using only 5 words. What would you say? Yesterday she asked everyone to describe the Lord of the Rings using only emojis or something, wasn't it? I have been teaching her some weird things. Little people destroy a ring, though. Of course, that description could describe some... oh, no. There we go.
Deke thinks you've made marvellous improvements here.
Why did we come... Oh, yeah, we came to dispose of a unicorn's body, didn't we? Have we got any free slots in here? Because we already have a unicorn, and I kind of think it might be in this room. Let's check the stock. Nope, it's not in that room. Must be in the beach room, then. I think that was here. Sorry, I missed the challenge. All took it out from the dysentery. Yeah, we can offload a thingamajig here. Oh, we still got this little fella to dispose of as well. Let's get him out of the bag. I think we're going to have to pop this fella into that room over there because I'm fairly confident there's no other slots free. Just to get them out of our inventory, we can worry about juggling them at a later date. Plus it'll give the Phoenix some company. There they go. Wait for me, Phoenix. That was not the right spell. Go back. Wait for it to come back. And we got another feather. 3 feathers, in fact. Okay, let's head back into the room of requirement, because I think we're going to wrap up here. We've made quite a nice bit of progress. We've done quite a few missions tonight, which is unusual for us. Mr. Smith wins. I'm going to have a word with Ada here. It definitely rigged. Oh, one thing that I keep forgetting as well, just we're thinking of Ada, we have our, the new story adventures that I put in. I have another one, but I've still got to add it. So the Choose Your Own Adventures, there's going to be another one added soon. They just take a little bit of time to program the linkages. Save. But we are going to wrap up there for the evening. Let's just push that one back there. And we'll drag this out of here and we'll see. So tomorrow is challenge night. We are going to be walking from one end of the thingamajig map all the way to the other. Because you guys demanded it, apparently, because you are all slightly mad. And, well, next Friday we have Mass Effect. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier, but I'll just in case I forgot to tell anyone earlier, we're doing Mass Effect next Friday. Attendance is mandatory. But on Monday we will be doing Sons of the Forest again, and I'll leave it up to you when we start. Are we going to continue building our log cabin on the lake, or do you want to try and do some of the story missions? I'll leave it for you guys to choose on Monday. Who have we got? Let's go and see this young lady here, because she's nice. And as for the rest of the schedule, I have to see it on Tuesday. I didn't catch that. What we're doing of? Oh, it's Mass Effect 2. If I hadn't mentioned it before, Mr. Smith, I'm not sure. It might have slipped my mind. We're full-blown nutters. Indeed we are. But thank you, everybody, for coming in. Thank you, Frodo, for the 14 months sub there as well. Easy Guy for the raid. And thank you, Def Shaper, as well, for the follow tonight. We are going to jump over and say hello to this young lady. She's playing the Vampire the Masquerade game again there. So thank you all for watching. Have a good night. And if I find the right button, I'll see you all next time.
Thank you for joining me today. If you are enjoying our journey and would like to see more, then please rate, comment, favourite and subscribe in whichever manner your chosen platform allows. If you are joining us on Twitch, Mixer or YouTube, where we have loads more for you to watch, from our live streams to all our episodes across our various series. You can also drop by and say hi over on Discord, where we chat about everything from Minecraft to books and movies to tabletop games. But most importantly, thank you very much for watching and have a lovely day.